Okay, everybody, thank you for joining us for the 14th broadcast of our virtual tasting. Again, we apologies for our technical difficulties this evening, and thank you all for being such loyal customers and hanging on with us through it all. So cheers to everyone. I hope you all enjoyed. I know we did. It was a little drier this evening, maybe not as much levity, but we got a lot of good information, and we also have a lot of good questions here to answer. So let's jump right in. Our first question tonight comes from Trish. She asked, why did the Raven become the Ranger Haze? Well, even though that doesn't deal with the Reserve Merlot, but Trish, we changed the name and changed the bottle type and Art Deco. Occasionally, wineries go through changes like that. We just rebranded so that the Ranger Haze was a little closer to home with something a little more Texas in the forefront. So I hope that answers your question. Same great wine, same great vineyards. So cheers to you guys, and pick up a bottle when you can. Our next question comes from Larissa. She asked, do you carry facial products with lavender? And Larissa, we do, absolutely. You can go on our website, take a gander at what's going on there. And if you have any questions, just give us a call at the winery. We'll see what we can do for you. The number there is 830-644-2681. I hope that helps, but absolutely, go on our website. We're also putting together gift baskets and gift boxes of lavender products for Mother's Day coming up. So be sure to check those out as well. Our next question comes from Kimberly. She asked, does the Cortical Bottle keep wine at a good temperature? And we also had somebody ask about that in the same vein, if the Cortical Bottle, which is this right here, I'm sorry about the glare, but it's a 750 ml double insulated bottle. It does keep the wine at a great temperature. I personally keep my empty Cortical in the freezer until in between uses. Then I can pour red, white, or rosé in there and take it on the go for a picnic, or even on the back patio for a nice warm evening and an enjoyable glass of wine. Unfortunately, we do not ship those currently, but you can get them at the winery when we're open for business. So if you haven't picked one up, you might try it. It's a great addition to a nice picnic basket. Our next question comes from Karen. Karen asks, why is the Merlot in a special bottle? Well, Karen, we decided to do an etched bottle on the Merlot at that price point to stand out from the rest of the Merlots in the marketplace. We feel like our Merlot is really good. We wanted people who are maybe not familiar with it, try it, especially Texas wine. So there are a few wines that we have that we call our Texas ambassadors. The Merlot is one of them. These are the wines that folks who may not be familiar with Texas wine can pick up, try a glass, and feel very comfortable about the fact that we are a world-class producer of wine, not just Becker, but the state of Texas as well. Though secretly, I think Becker does the best job. So anyway, I hope that helps answer that question, and I hope you enjoyed tonight's tasting. So our next question, a couple more here to go. Our next one comes from Michael. He asks, how do all these different grapes actually taste off the vine? Would be great to experience that. Well, Michael, all you have to do is apply for a job at the winery, come to work during harvest, give up your entire life for 3.5 months, no time off, enough time maybe to eat one meal a day, and come out in the vineyard when it's 110 degrees and start tasting those grapes. It's a great experience. You'll love it. So they do have a distinct flavor, but wine grapes, most people don't understand, are over 2.5 times sweeter than a table grape. So when there's a wine grape out in the vineyard, when you taste it, it is a sugar bomb when it's completely ripe. It is one of the sweetest pieces of fruit that you will taste. Okay, our last question tonight comes from Joan, and she asks, delicious, can we get this in our neighborhood wine store? The answer is yes. If your neighborhood is in Texas, you can absolutely get it in your neighborhood wine store. The Reserve Merlot, the current vintage, is on wide distribution throughout the state of Texas. For this particular vintage, Joan, if you're talking about the 2016, we will be glad to ship it to you if you want to call the winery, excuse me, and call the wine club, 830-644-2681, extension 230, and the wine club folks there will help you out. So everybody, again, I'm glad you joined us. I look forward to seeing everyone here for the Jet Wilmoth Cabernet on Friday, and don't forget to make a snack and bring it along. Cheers.